Ngicala ngale ya Seeker the Soul. I-background ne Seeker the Soul bekuyi-company ngiyabona ama-Seekers mos. Seekers. Lokho ama-Seekers ukuthi bayenza ama-round bafaka ama-bulls. Bayenze song endwangu abagijimise and all those things. So I'll give you an example ngayo. Uhlale kahle? Okay. I'll give you an example ngayo. If sivula le graph, if you check on top, please, if you don't understand Milan, stop. If you check on top, lapha niyabona kune Ringel Brothers. Le graph ukusuka laphansi from here. Yeah, this one. Here Ringel Brothers, ne?
Yes.
Ukusuka la. This is Ringel Brothers. Ukusuka. Yeah, that is Ringel Brothers. Sayibona Ringel Brothers song. Okay. Smaller region Seekers. Niyayibona? Yeah, lama dot. And then Seeker the Soul. Niyayibona isuka kuphi? Yithi. Niyayibona? So they have mapped 3 yama companies here which bayenza into le one. And then bazama ukucomparisha. Basikhombe ukuthi the Custard the Soul strategy sabo ba eliminate ini, ba reduce ini, ba raise ini, ba create ini into le new one. Right? So we'll use this as an example. So if we check a small region Seekers, ama companies lamaningi ya Seekers, but bawathathe bawayenza average ukuthi ayenda into le one then bawa group. So Ringel Brothers yona beyenda something different from lama smaller nyana. Yona ne Custard the Soul. Right? Sibambe le graph song. If you look below the graph, le smaller nyana region ngizoyibiza company nayo. The smaller region Seekers, just for people to go and communicate lula. But whatever it is done, no matter which check la pants, like valuable price, da. But check they were comparing these companies based on this stuff, la pants. Sisong? Uyibambile?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, if kuna something lo miss, please stop me. All right. So, niyabona la madoda ngithi ukuthi kune eliminate, reduce, raise and create. So basibekele wona kahle ukuthi kube simple 14. All right. Asiqaleni ngeprice. Niyabona price at the far left.
Yes.
Ngicela ningitshele ke which one is expensive, which company is expensive price yabo noma bathengisa product. Custard the Soul. Price yabo is high, ne?
Yes.
Fine. Custard the Soul, the price is high. Mr. Tabet song? Sure.
Yeah.
All right. And then, guys, if you don't understand, please stop us and then we explain. And then number 2, the price yabo high is the Ringel Brothers, ang it?
Yes.
Then the smaller region, what? It's
Okay, the last one.
it's cheap in price.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. So in price, we know Custard the Soul is expensive in price. Let's move to the second stuff. Star performance. Angani awazi ma-Seekers lapha bekuba nema-star performance lapha phakathi labanye bathatha the light and phuma umlilo and all these kind of things, ne-issue yokudlalisa lento ibalanze and all these kind of things, angithi magic baphosa into phezulu and all these kind of things. So Custard the Soul iyafika ithi hayi man lento yema-star performance it's very unnecessary. Eliminating. Then they eliminate it. Neighbor, I remove. Multiple show arenas. Lama round lama ning. I guess keep in lento. Yes, cost. Because if siyenda la ekhaya kuba ngaba ngcono, but if we go outside, if ande ithwale ngema truck lento. It dismantle it's costing us money. Then they move, they say fun, right? If fun does still high, thrills and danger. I-danger ikhona kusekhasi vele mara bona ba-reduce njani sesiku-reduce manje niyabona ngithi so ku-fun ba-reduce the bit of a fun ku-danger ne-thrills they've reduced it right the danger because the animals are no longer there kuhlaba abantu izinto ezinjalo and then we go to raise manje right what did they raise ba-raise a unique venue so they've killed everything and did one venue right but I'm still interested ngifuna kubona ukuthi kule venue bayiyendako le because bathe bakhiphe ama-bulls and all these kind of things kule venue bayiyendako bayi-revampa njani so they've done a unique venue which means ubeka into letiningi it's a history right ba-create in number 1 themes number 2 refined viewing environment right multiple productions artistic music and dances niyabona so they took yonke lesekhasi asewuse-11 awuse-11 like sewuse tofanele ubude emuva so after they've killed that vibe yalokwa they've created a setup ye-theatre angathi kuse-cinema right bakhiphe abuse of animals so people who care about animals who were not customers now becomes their customers right bayenzeni yabona musa ngithi le artistic music and dance niyabona abantu bagibelana baba bo-21 phezulu bagibelana and all these kind of things but they've put it in a theater manner so it also gives you an experience when as a client niyayibona so if you can check kule tinto bathi reducile you check the Wrangle brothers the smaller region circuses niyabona kuma elimination kule tinto bona basitike lapha but Castor the Soul comes in the industry they do what they reduce basebe maleningi lana and Castor the Soul kunikwe example ngayo because it's the company which has rendered these ones useless unique venue where they've raised laba yabona basabambe the old fashion Castor the Soul light ambela iwani blue ocean yabo they are just alone so what they are trying to show us lana guys when you open a business whatever you want to do every business say corner guys we must not lie to ourselves but when you enter into that space we eliminate into le unnecessary into le unnecessary ukuthi but this one man is unnecessary there's no need yokuthi ibe khona let me give you an example of those who are close in the social development when we started applying a funding to social development we were told fundisana abantu computer life skills right then we came in that space and we said these things man ukuthi uzohlalisa abantu ukuthi bafundisa computer let's eliminate this thing life skills important but let's reduce singeke sibiza abantu sithi buyani let's reduce it and we take resources la befanele afundise life skills at that moment and use it for something else I know it might not make sense let's go to the next one this is one of my favorites but they've made things difficult for us they thought it's funzile kula they didn't put good life eliminator but now we are going to see it in ourselves good this was to eliminate these are 3 companies in Southwest Airlines niyayibona Southwest Airlines line yabo ihamba kuphi boba le phezulu yeah niyayibona and then niyayibona average niyayibona bathatha ama companies yema airlines bawahlanganisa bathola ukuthi izinto zabo ziyafana and then niyayibona i-car transport it's your normal car transport ma makes the tax fine so asiqaleni nge-average airlines. Nayibona i-price high.
Yes.
Banema-meals. Eplaneni kudliwa ama-meals. Ma-lodges. Kunema-lodges like i-lodge yokuthi noma ufika uyakhona kufika uhlale for 4 hours ukuthi your plane must come.
Yes.
Unathi utshwala bamahala lapha. Kudliwa kudla kwamahala lapha kulama-lodges. Sitting class choices. So uyachoose ukuthi wena ufuna kuhlala kuphi. And then kunama-hub connection, right? Ma-hub connection ilento yokuthi noma ngasuka la for example noma bathi hub connection if kungabi ne-hub le-1. So the other companies bebenza so if ngifuna kuya ku-Mr. Tabet if ngifuna kuza kuwe mnaka I must pass Mr. Tabet and come to you ngeplane. Fanele ngisuke la ngitshintshe lapha ku-Mr. Tabet ngitala kuwe. So it's a hub. Nanoma ngifuna kuza ngala I must start lapha ku-Mr. Tabet and then ngize ngalapha, which is a waste of time, angithi? The other companies. But i-Southwest Airlines noma ifika ithi no, there's no need ukuya lapha. If ufuna kuza la, go straight there. Yabo? Bakunika ama-short flights. Short flights. Noma ngifuna kuza la, ngiyeza lapha. Which means actually ngiyosave nemali. Because ukuya lapha uyele obviously kuyadura. Right? All right, sizobuya kuyo futhi le ama-connected run. And then kuba ne-friendly service. Niyabona i-car transport ku-friendly service ukuthi isephansi kakhulu. So ile taxi, ile makes it taxi ukuthi nanoma ugibela they don't ask you how are you. Uyagibela bakudropa uyabhadala kuyaphela. Yabo? La le car ne-speed pointer wanawo ufanele ubhadale ngemali. But eplanini when you come in, but welcome Mr. Tabete. You are in the right plane. The plane will be flying to Cape Town. It's nice. Sit back, relax. We'll bring you a bottle of water. You feel welcome. No matter how many endleleni bakutshela ukuthi ngela hours to base silende Cape Town. Bakutshela ne-weather yakhona ukuthi i-weather enjani. Izinto lezi njalo, ne? Southwest nayibona high. The other average nabo nje bakhona lapha, right? But what is important? Niyabona i-speed. I-speed niyabona? I-Southwest ningenze mistake like speed just on top of the speed kunemonto lapha. Niyabona? Balolo nyana, mara bazama. Laba in terms of speed laba abekho nokuba khona. Niyabona? They are not there ku speed, right? But niyasibona speed sento. Say Southwest. Niyasibona? Nasla. Niyasibona? If you draw a line from that dot, from this dot ukuya phansi. Niyasibona le speed. So i-Southwest improve the speed because you no longer go to the hub. You go la ufuna kuya khona, ne? And then frequent point-to-point departures, right? Now, one ama taxi, point-to-point, akhona, aphezulu. I-Southwest, niyabona iphezulu. Average ikhona, point-to-point. No, because yendani, yokuthi iyakwa hub, right? So what has happened here? Southwest comes to the space and say, average airlines labanye bama-planes bashaya ngalento thina so nika abantu speed, right? So yenda i-frequent point-to-point departures. That is what they've created, speed and point-to-point, right? I-Southwest le, and they've eliminated, if unga check i-Southwest, they've eliminated letinto letema. They've reduced price, okay? They've reduced our meals. They've reduced our lodges. They've completely removed our sitting arrangement. They've completely removed lento yokuba ne-hub connection. Yabona le hub connection. By remove it. Yes. So don't worry about the technicality of it. I'll try to make it easy for all of us. So lawanye ama-plane bawashaya ngale speed baphinde bawashaya ngale frequently point to point departure, right? At the price of a car. Niyabona price yamonto nayo nale ifuna kuba duze ngale kugcineni noma nti ngale kugcineni uchecka price la phansi kufa left. Understand? And you know why did they manage to bring the price down? Is by reducing the unnecessary things, the meals launch and all these kind of things. Understand? So when you open a business, there are things you need to reduce so that you are able to make your things affordable, right? And then imonto la lento inika nina angeke yabona le car transport ishaya ngani I Southwest kulabantu bema transport because point to point balingana niyabona babashaya ngani
Friendly service.
nange speed. Yeah. So I Southwest ithola isemkhathini where it's supposed to compete with two entities kule industry ye transportation. Banet makes it takes. But le makes it takes so shangani. Laba iprice yethu yolingana nayabo. Mara thina sobashaya ngespeed ne friendly service. Then babuye ke bathi le enemy yethu ilabantu bema plane la lawanye. So bashaya ngani thina? So bashaya nge-transport nge-price. So bashaya nge-price siphinde sibashaya nge-point to point because bona abasiniki point to point. But if you check ama-plane in terms of speed nabasephezulu kancane but abafiki because bona they don't do point to point. Seniyabona ukuthi it needed someone who will sit down and think to come up with a model whereby you'll be able to defeat two yema parties in the industry. Angathi sonke no. Sesukutholile awusalahlekanga. Guys, do you understand? No man can understand ngicela nibude. So here you are, Mr. Tabet, you want to open your bakery. Good idea, right? What is that which is new, which you are creating? The industry abanayo. What is that which kule bakery yabona ukuthi lento le unnecessary madoda? Ayikhithwe lento. You understand? So you've got a lot of thinking, Mr. Tabet, to do.
A lot of research, yeah.
Eh?
Research, yes.
Wena ufanele ukuhlukane nawo. But remember guys, it goes back to what we always say. Kuthi nalento to create, it must be solving a problem. So I'll create it for the sake of creating. It must be solving a problem. So all these things we are doing here is still solving the same problem. So lucky is if the solution yakho is solve a problem, obvious. That's why a problem. Then it's something. There's possibilities that you don't get there is something new you have created. Automatically, there's that possibility. You understand? Kuna possibility ukuthi lento le solution le problem. But it doesn't mean 100%. Because for example, let's say lana ma ice na ma ice blocks. If bantwana bathenga nginike example bathenga engodini ma ice blocks. If wena uyivula la ukuthi bangasayi le bayothenga ice block bathenga la kuwe, you are solving a problem. Right? But that doesn't mean ulethe something new in the industry. So when you solve a problem, it doesn't mean automatically. It might be resolving the issue of access. Yes. But 98%, 97% is that a problem, a solution to a problem, it ungaba nelaki ifike iwele. It's something new. So unga-check-a nama-businesses la unawo around. Angithi la uyomepa lama-business ukhompyutha nawo. Kuthi sikhompyutha lana. When ufunda something le yendwe China or kuphi, and you bring it here, you are still welcome. Kuthi I've created a new thing kule industry in my space. Naibam. It's right. Uvile? Angikuthembi yazi. So, guys, now understand that, like, so we can go back to first page. I think manje noma sesifunda le first page izoyenza sense because sisiyenze ama practical example. Reduce which factors should be reduced well below the industry standard. Right?
Yes.
Nibonile i-Southwest. Ikhiphile le doti ema-mills. Isave imali.
Yes.
So that le mali le batho isebenzisa ngale bangacompensate ithikithi. Remember la kwama-lodge ufuna maintenance, basebenzi. Then ungeke ukhona ukureduce i-price unaleti into leti njalo. Niyabona? Eliminate which factors that the industry takes for granted should be eliminated. Sibonile custard dissolve. Ikhiphile lokwema-ring la kudlalwa khona. Remove completely. Right?
Yes.
Ngifuna ukuchecka la ukuthi yini seating arrangement i-Southwest iku-removile lo. Right? Completely eliminated. Raise factors. Which factors should be raised well above the industry standard? Ngicela sicheke ukuthi yini into le raise you. Beside ku custard dissolve because custard dissolve basitshelile. Asicheckeni le South ukuthi ba raise ini bona. What is that which they've raised now? Friendly service. They've raised because it was bad. Right? And then badila ngale issue yema ba remover issue yema hub. And then automatically ba create automatically ba raise issue speed. Right? And automatically ngalento yabo frequent point to point, bona they've created frequently point to point. It's a new thing which the industry yema flight bebanganayo. So they've created that.